By the way, you're first to the task here because we're going to do an interview in-house, but it hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
So
This is it.
You got the first one.
This is Wildlife Biology at the Air Force, while in New Hampshire. Hey, I'm up at Audubon with New Hampshire Audubon's Chris Martin. He's going to retire, he said, at the end of the year. But, you know, I snagged him here this afternoon. Was it a Tuesday afternoon here in mid-September, the 16th? Beautiful sunny day, and he has some reflections maybe. I'm going to ask him, when did he start at New Hampshire Audubon? How'd you get the job? And what things have changed? What do you think have been most impactful?
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of things to think about all at once. I started here in 1990. This is my 36th field season working with birds of prey. I was hired for birds of prey specialty. I'd been working in national parks, and I'd been working on the Exxon Valdez oil spill across the country from here, and never been to New Hampshire in my life.
Huh.
And we came here and in 1990, and I haven't wanted to leave since.
Wow.
It's been a great place. The people here are wonderful. Working with volunteers has been a highlight of my time. Obviously, working with birds of prey is a lot of fun, but working with people who want to be outdoors and doing something valuable has been great. I've gotten to know so many wonderful New Hampshire citizens. It's been great.
And it's a great team here. The team at Audubon works with other agencies, state agencies.
The team is involved all the different conservation groups and agencies in the state. I mean, we worked on peregrine restoration with Fish and Game, with the Forest Service, with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, with New Hampshire State Parks. All have been involved. We had a committee that involved members of all those organizations to do what was best for peregrines in New Hampshire.
So a whole statewide team just to help restore peregrines. Wow.
And that also included recreational groups like the Rumney Climbing Association.
Okay.
A group of advocating for climbing activity and places to go climbing, but also realizing that one of the values of climbing was being able to be around nature. And they didn't want to be in a position where they're displacing a rare cliff nesting bird from the spots that they wanted to be climbing.
Yep.
So it's part of the mystique of climbing is to have those kind of creatures around you.
Wow.
So,
how about some of the folks that you recall over the years that you've worked with? I want to throw some names out there.
I don't know where to start.
Was Tudor Richards before you? He was kind of, sort of?
Yeah, when I started at New Hampshire Audubon, the president of the organization was Dick Henry.
Okay.
And there are so many people who've come and gone over the years at Audubon. It's impossible for me to keep track of them all. We've had, I think, maybe 250 employees in that time.
Okay.
I don't even know where to start, Eric.
All right.
But I do remember working with New Hampshire Fish and Game's very first non-game and endangered species program coordinator. That's Ann Tappan.
Yep.
And it was great to get to know her. At that time, she was the entire program.
Oh,
there
yeah.
was nobody else on staff. Look where it is now. I
Right.
mean, it must be 15 or 18, maybe even more.
Could be,
people
yep.
who
I've
work
lost track myself.
in non-game.
Yep.
And one of the young biologists was Michael Marchand, who now is the head of the non-game program.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Oh, awesome.
yeah.
And a lot of things have happened for the positive side. We just talked a little bit about the birds of prey, the raptors, and a lot of successes over that 30, how many years?
Oh, 36 field
36,
seasons counting
yep,
this year,
yep,
which is
okay.
just concluding.
Yep.
One that occurs to me just now is we've put some peregrine boxes up in several places. You know about the place in Manchester that has
Yep.
the nest box,
Yep.
the Brady Sullivan Tower, which I think has had 3 different names in the time that I've been managing that. But we also put a nest box up with New Hampshire DOT and Maine DOT at the Piscataqua River I-95 bridge,
Yep.
which now is the place that falcons nest regularly in that nest box, which we put just on the New Hampshire side of the state line, so we can count them as New Hampshire birds.
Okay.
So,
Cool. A lot of great work, a lot of great people.
the staff that I've worked with in our conservation department, starting with Carol Foss, who hired me in 1990, who's still with Audubon after 50 years of employment, and still doing great work. Some of my colleagues, Diane DeLuca, who's still here, she was on
Yep.
staff when I
Worked
was
with her a
hired.
long time.
And of course, Becky Swamolo, who's walking by right now, who
Pam Hunt,
who just retired,
throw
and
another
Pam
name.
Hunt, who came
Yeah.
along shortly after.
Yeah. Wow.
All these people have done great things for conservation
Yeah.
in the state.
And tend to work at it a long time.
Yeah,
They're in for the mission.
It's been a pleasure working with all of them. Too.
Nice. Good way to sum it up. It's been a pleasure to work with all of them. And it's been a pleasure to work with you.
Yeah.
My tenure as a wildlife biologist here. Thanks so much, Chris. Chris Martin.
Thank you.
Senior biologist, New Hampshire Audubon. Hey, Chris, thanks for all your hard work, and look forward to seeing the successes continue as our eagles and our peregrines and our ospreys we all get to enjoy. Thanks a lot of your hard work. Thank you very much.